Hey guys, welcome back to KY Coins and Collectibles. What I've got here is some wheat pennies. I had bought this little box off a gentleman this past week, and I had started through it and had found a couple nice ones, and that's what this one was. I've already went through this row. There's two more rows, and as I started through this one, I found a couple nice ones, some early years, like 1920s, and a couple teens. And let me dig out one of the better finds here that I'd found in the first row. So what I did, let me take that out. I figured I'd do like a coin roll search on these other two since I had pretty good luck out of this other one. I had found a, let's see what this was, a 1911 S, which was a better year, a pretty good year. And I'd found that 1911 S in this row, so I figured there may be some good stuff in these. It's wore out, can barely make it out, but a better year definitely. The 1911 S is, they made 4 million. Just a little over 4 million. It's one of the better dates. So I figured there may be some better ones in these other two rows. So I figured I'd do a search on camera, see if we can find some stuff. Now with the wheat pennies, your key years are the 1909, the S, VDB, the 1914D, the 1922, no D, 1931S, that's a good one. Of course, the 1911S, 1912S, 1913S, 15S, the 24, of course, you gotta look for the 1943 copper, the 1944 steel, and the 55 double dies. So without further ado, let's check it out. And all these other ones, there's a couple steel, regular 43 steels in there. There's a few. No other major key dates, some 19s, very common. So let's see. What we'll do is we'll go through them here. Got 1958, 44, 57, 53, 56, 42, 53, 44S, 44S, another 56, 44, 44, 42, 52, 48, 44, 56, 30, 1930, 57, some nice toning on that one. 1934, 53, 47, 58, 44, 53, 56, 44 again, 52. This one's got, that one's in pretty bad shape. I'm gonna put it under the scope. Can't make a year out on that one. It's a mystery one. 44. A lot of 44s. And 44. 46. Number two of the big years. The 44s, they made over $1 billion. So the 44s and the 46, I see a lot of. In the 1946, they made 991,000. So that's the one I always see a lot of. 1950, 45, 51, 58, 41, 44, 58, 45, 44, 58, 44, 53, got a few left here, 52, 51, 49, 46 again, 45, last two in this row, 42, and last got a little corrosion on it, 53. So it looks like out of that one, the best one was this 44S, and there was 282,000. So that one's a little better. The 1930, there was, on the 1930, there was 157,000. So that was a little better. We'll keep those two out. Now let's open this one. The gentleman I bought these off of, he said he didn't know what was in them, and I kind of just bought the whole little box as a whole, and he said he'd never been through them, just had been collecting them, had picked them up earlier on. So let's see what we got. Oh, a bunch of steel ones. Maybe we can find a 44 steel. Okay. 42, 57, 57, 48, 58, 43 steel, 43 steel, 43, 43, 43, 43, 43, 34, 43. This one's hard to see. 43. This one's hard to see too. It's got some good rust on it. 43. 43. 43. Back to the coppers. 28. Let's see how it looks. Nice little 28. The first 20s we got. In the 28, they made 134,000. $134 million, not my bad. Let's see here. I totally got those wrong earlier, but you know what I mean. A 1955. Let's check it out and see if it's a double die. Nope. No double. And next is a 40. And kind of stuck together. This one's a teens. It's pretty wore out. Looks like a 1911. It's 101 million minted. It's kind of hard to see. So we'll put that in teens. Oh, 1919. We're getting a little better years now, a little lower years. So the 1919s. It's one I find quite a bit. There was 392 million made, a little over. So that'll be one of the lower years you find a lot of. That one and the 1920, there was 310 million minted that year. And 1945, 1940, 1935, 56, looks like a 1910. Here we go. Yep. That one's got some good wear on it. Still a 1910. Okay, pretty nice. Another 1919. 1946, 1955D, 1953, 1958, another teen, 1918, I believe. Let's check it out under the scope. 1918. 1918. there was 288 million. A little better year. And in 1934. 1947. 52. 56. 1916 maybe. 1916. 1916, there was 131 million of these. So a little better year, older year. 52, 58, 24. This one's got a chunk out of it. Check that out. Right there on his shoulder. Next, 35. We're getting some better years. 56. This is a 48, but it's got a glossy, like grease, like a wax look to it. 1919. This one looks like it's got some maybe roller lines in it, or they may just be scuffs. See if you can see it there. Like they go that way. And then on the reverse, they go that way. Pretty neat. Here's an older one. 19. Check it out. Let's put it on the scope. Another 1918. 1927. It's got some damage to it down here. 1958. 1957. Another steel. 1943. I believe D. Yeah. And then we got 4 more here. 1927. It's got a little shine to it. Let me make sure it's 1920. The 1920s, 310 million. The last 3. Another 44S. 42. Last one, guys. What is it? 1953. Okay, well, nothing else too special. The 1911S was the best, if you can even see it. I was hoping there'd be more And this one's in pretty rough shape. Trying to get it. Get that glare off of it. And so, for what I paid for it, this 1911S has made it worth it. So, I appreciate it. Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe. Until next time.